Title: After 7 o'clock, it was almost 7 p.m. in the village of Khandwa. As always, the air echoed with the sound of bells, warning everyone to return to their homes before it was too late. People closed their shops hurriedly, drew their curtains, locked their doors, and warned each other because everyone in Khandwa knew what happened after 7 o'clock. Rana Sahab, the village head, made his usual evening rounds, ensuring everyone had reached home. His concern wasn't rooted in superstition, but in experience. For the past 7 months, the village had followed strict rules. No one was to be outside after 7 p.m. No doors were to be opened, no windows left unlatched, and above all, the curtains had to be drawn. It wasn't just to hide but to avoid seeing them. At home, his son Dev followed instructions obediently. He locked the windows and doors, but hesitated when his father asked about the curtains. He thought they were unnecessary, believing those mysterious beings could only enter if invited. But his father corrected him. Curtains weren't for keeping them out. They were for preventing the villagers from seeing them and being lured in. It was then that Dev asked a question he had never dared to ask before. Was that what happened to Mom? His father didn't answer. Instead, he urged Dev to draw the curtains quickly, because it was now exactly 7 o'clock. But as Dev reached the window to pull the curtain, he froze. Outside in the faint light, he saw a familiar figure, his mother. She was smiling, calling to him gently. She claimed she was alive, that she had just lost her way, and had come back to see her son. Dev, confused and emotional, listened as she begged him to open the door before they arrived. She pleaded for him not to call his father, insisting he wouldn't understand. Dev, overwhelmed with love and longing, reached the door and opened it tonely to find no one there. He called out into the darkness, but there was no response. And then suddenly the lights went out. In the dark, his father appeared and quietly signaled him to stay silent. The voice of his mother kept calling him, asking him to come out, but his father locked Dev inside another room and refused to let him go. "Your mother is gone," he whispered. "That's not her." Dev couldn't understand. The voice sounded exactly like her, but Rana Sahab remained firm. "If she's really your mother, meet her in the morning," he said. Eventually, Dev fell asleep in his father's arms, questions clouding his young mind. When morning came, he immediately asked to see his mother. His father agreed, but when they stepped outside, there was no sign of her, just silence. That's when Rana Sahab told Dev the truth. 7 months ago, they were returning from the city late at night and reached the village around 4 a.m., well past the safe hour. The village was silent. All doors were locked. With nowhere to go, they tried hiding behind a bush. That's when Nandine, Dev's mother, heard a child crying nearby. It was a little girl, lost and scared. Nandine, being kind-hearted, went to help. She offered to take the girl with them into an old, abandoned bus nearby. Rana Sahab climbed into the bus first, but Nandine stayed back with the child, and that's when everything changed. As she tried to comfort the girl, the child looked up at her and whispered chillingly, "But I've already found you." Within seconds, shadows surrounded the bus, laughter echoed. Voices whispered for Rana Sahab to come out and play, but he stayed hidden.